Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a while now. It's my bug out bag. I want to show you the bag, some of the contents that's in it, and things it could be used for. And this is something this is a bag that I keep in my truck all the time, with the exception of a couple of things. From where I work, I can't carry some of the things that I normally carry. And then I can show you the truck itself of what I normally keep in it. Uh, I do have a LTC, but where I work, job doesn't allow me to carry, so that don't go in the bag. But everything else is, if shit hits the fan, I can grab this bag, take off, and be good to go with it. And we'll dig into the bag. Kind of already got everything laid out because I took some things out, put some things in, and upgraded to lighten it up. And we'll go through that right now. Okay, so this is the bag. I bought this off Amazon for like 35 bucks. It was cheap. It's got a pocket right here. I'm not sure what it's for. I don't use it. I'm not going to use it. This is the main compartment. It does have, I put an extra pair of socks and an extra pair of underwear in there, wool socks. I think these are the nope, these are the smart wool socks. Keep those in there because you never know when you got to change your socks. And underwear. So right here we have a pouch here and then a zipper pouch here. This is where I carry my water filtration system. This one here is for my cook system. And then my heavy tools and my sleep gear will go in here. And I'll go ahead and show you some of the tools because I'm gonna pack this stuff in of how this is gonna go. So first thing I have is an E-swing hatchet. I love this thing. Works great. I put an edge on it. I bought this for like 35 bucks from Academy. And this is the heaviest thing I have in the whole pack. So what I do is put this right in the middle. And then the next thing I have is my little short machete. It's a Camillus Carnivore X. And it also comes with this little mini blade right here. I bought this from Academy as well. They're not very sharp, but I put a sharp edge on them. Keep it working. It does have a saw. It works okay. It's not the best, but it does work. I also put this thing here is super sharp. This thing here will shave hair. I put that edge on it. It came sharp. I've used it, but I've resharpened it, and now it's super sharp. It does have a 90-degree spine right here. You can use it to throw sparks. And then the next thing, I have this BPS bushcraft knife. I absolutely love this thing. It was handmade from BPS in Ukraine. For 5 extra bucks, I put my initials on it. I mean my name, sorry. But yeah, I haven't even used this thing. I just got this in about a week ago. Of course, it has a 90-degree spine. Also, to throw sparks, come with a nice leather case. I think it was only like 40 bucks total. But you talk about fits perfect. I love this thing. Ready to put it to use. I'll carry that on my backpacking trips and keep it in my bug out pack. And then next, we have the Silky Gum Boy. This is a new one. Now this thing here is a beast. This thing rips through wood. I mean, absolutely rips through it. It's the best one I've had so far. So that stays in the bag all the time. That'll go there. All right, sorry about that. I thought somebody was in the driveway. All right, next, moving on to the sleep system. So this is a cheap Amazon tarp, free soldier. I did set this thing up and put in some a ridge line, and also pre-set up the tie downs on the corners. Rolled it back up, put it on there. So this will go here. Next, this is the sleep system. This is a bag liner. So this thing's super thin. It's made to go inside a sleeping bag, but this is Texas heat. Way too hot for a sleeping bag. So I'll put this, and then when it's wintertime or fall rolls around, I'll actually go to like a 50-degree bag to help with the coolness. I also have this little climate blow-up pillow. I think I got this from Walmart or something. I don't know, it's kind of cheap, but it is pretty comfortable. I just got it because it's so small. Packs down, and that'll go in there. Next, I have some mechanics gloves. I had these laying around if I need to process wood or whatever I want to do. Work with something, heat. They're not leather. I mean, they do have a leather bottom, but it's like a thin leather, like really thin. But that's more for working around the campsite. So I'll put that in there. Always got to have a multi-tool. This just, I think I paid like $7 from Walmart for this one. So it's super cheap, but it's mostly for the needle nose pliers. It does have, you know, all the regular Phillips head, most of your multi-tool. That thing is not sharp at all, but I ain't worried about that because I don't use that. Does have a serrated blade, a little file, flathead, and a can opener. Just super cheap. I just got this mainly for the pliers. I use that from fishing, getting hooks out, whatever. So I'll set that in there. Next is this. It's an old Scope can, but I use this for an emergency fishing kit. It's just got like a couple weights, some little jigs, some extra string, some pretty heavy duty string, but I got it all taped up. No need to open that. And then next I have some 1-inch Gorilla tape. It's a whole roll. This thing, there's thousands and thousands of things that could be used for. That goes in that compartment. And then next, that's pretty much, I do have these 4 tent stakes. These are the big heavy duty plastic ones. They're cheap at Walmart. I think back when I bought these, they were only like $1 or so. So those go in here as well. And that's pretty much it for the main compartment. That's all that I put in here for this part. Now, let me move this up here is where I put my pot. This is my cook system. We'll go to my cook system next. So this thing opens up, it's got a lid, and it's got 2 packages of ramen noodles. Now they both fit in this little pot, and I'll show you here in just a second. And then I can use the pan, I can use the pot. These all go together. Lid goes on, that snaps in. This goes here. And then just today, I got this in. This is new. I seen it, thought it was cool. It's a little bigger than my other one, but this was one of the things I was upgrading. So this is a new stove. It has a top, and then this thing opens up. You can either do half, you can do halfway, like a TP, and then the pot sets on top, or you can open this thing up all the way and put the top on it, or stove top, whatever you want to call it. Just like that. And then put your wood under there, and it all sits together like that. You just feed it in right here. I think this is pretty cool. This is new, and I haven't tried it out. Like I said, I just got it in today. I'm ready to try it out. Super easy to break down. Put it in there, done, ready to go. Throw it in. And the only reason I'm keeping the bag, normally I would use the bag for something else, but this is thin. It's pretty sharp on the edges, so I don't want to tear anything in the bag. So just keep that in there, and then this will stay with that, with the pot. So that's my cook system. Next, for water filtration, I have the Sawyer Mini with a 32-ounce bag and a 1-liter bag, and then also have some aqua tablets just to keep in there, just in case. And this stays in the top part. So next thing is my fire kit. So in the fire kit, I have just a bag of cotton, easy tender, breaks down, you can squeeze life out of it. And then storm-proof matches, which also have a little bit of kindling in there. Right there, cotton. This is still, I think I've only used one match just to check it out when I first got it. This is a Bugout stormproof. Got these from Walmart as well. And then this is my ferro rod, 6-inch, half-inch diameter, and also put some Gorilla Tape around the end. Gotta give me something to hold on to, and just so that's one second means for fire. And then I have these little straws that I made. So this is what I did, was I cut a straw, soaked some cotton, kind of stretched out some cotton, rolled it up, dipped it in Vaseline, shoved them down here, and then burnt the ends, melted the ends down. I don't know if you can see that. Melted the ends down, seal it up. And I have a few of those. Super easy. Also in the kit, I also have a bellow. This thing works awesome. I've used this to restart so many fires. Love that thing. Stays in my kit. And then you have the handy dandy old trusty Bic lighter. Also has Gorilla Tape. First time, every time. That's the easy way, which I don't mind. All right, so that's the fire kit. And I'll keep this with the water up top. And then that's it for, also for eating, this is a titanium, I believe this is Toke's. Yeah, Toke's titanium long handle spoon. I actually bought this for backpacking and use it eating at a mountain house, which I normally keep at least one mountain house in here, or at least one day's worth. That goes in there. And also have these little chopsticks. I got these from a buddy of mine. There's that. And then that's it for this whole entire compartment. So we'll shut this up. Not too bad. Okay, so next, back this up a little bit. We got this little top compartment right here. This is normally where I keep little snacks, just some real quick goods. Let me grab a couple. Okay, so we got a Mountain House ice cream bar. I guess what'll stay in there. Cliff bar, and then a couple of these Nature Valley. Once these start getting to the point where they're almost expiring, well, I'll take these out and then replace them with some new ones. Which these are actually almost there. So I'll go ahead and keep those out, but so that'll stay there. And then in this compartment is where I keep a little small thing of off, and I like to keep that pretty easy accessible, because I mean, this is Texas and the mosquitoes will eat you alive. Also, I have a iPhone cord, and then a 4-panel solar panel phone charger or USB charger. I've only used this once just to see how many charges actually. Look, as soon as you open it up, I mean, it'll start charging if you see the light. So anytime you see the green light right there, it's charging, and that's how much life is in it. You can charge this 2 ways. One, of course, obviously by the sun, and 2, with just like the Android type charger, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and charge this right now. Okay, so the next thing, this one here is new to me, and this will always go with me. Things I might not think about, things I don't know about, but this is the Bushcraft 101 book by Dave Canterbury. I mean, this thing has all bush recipes. It has all kind of stuff. Utilizing resources, traps. I mean, this thing has a lot of stuff. Setting up camp, making tools, knots, you name it, it's in this book. So this is always going to go with me no matter what. If I'm ever in my vehicle, that's going to be in there. Next, I just have some number 36 bank line. A roll of this. I never have too much of that. And then also these little clips, which these kind of help for, just keep these right here. And those just kind of help with setting up the tarp and setting the tension on the sides. I have some extra ones, so I'll throw those in there. For light, I have a black diamond headlight. I do want to upgrade this to something that's rechargeable. This runs on 3 AAA batteries. It's super bright. It does the job perfect, but it just doesn't last as long. And I want something I can recharge with my solar panel. So this is going to be an upgrade pretty soon. And then next is this Ozarka Trail. This is actually a solar light, but you can also charge it here. It's not super bright, but it is a camp light. Has 3 settings. And then also you can turn it on like this and use it as a spotlight, or you can open it up as a lantern. No batteries required, which is what I like and what I want. So I got this at Walmart. I think this was only like 10 bucks. I should have bought more. This is only, I just grabbed one because I wasn't sure how it was going to work. But now that I know how it works, I've used this twice on camping trips, and you can hang it up, you can set it in the top of a tent, however you want to do it. For me, I just picked it up and set it on my little camp table, and it worked great. So this stays in there, which I'll get me another one. And then that's pretty much it. That's really everything I need. I got something to sleep on, something to sleep under, something to sleep in. I got a food, I got different ways to start a fire, water filtration, everything. The only thing, like I said, the only thing I don't have is that I can't carry to work. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you get some ideas. Oh, I guess I can finish this up. So once everything's in here, this thing here latches and you pull this tight. This is just if you need a cinch. You have two on the side that can cinch. And one thing I like about it, you can put like pole or whatever right there. It does have the bottom where you could put, right here, you could put a bedroll or sleeping bag or tent or something right here at the bottom, cinch it down. And then you have the same things on the other side. Like I said, this was a cheap bag. It's only 35 bucks on Amazon. I don't remember the name of it. But one of the reasons I got this bag, it's not super heavy, and it does have a chest strap. You can pull it together. It does have also a waist strap, which I don't use, but you can cinch it around your waist. But as far as the camo goes, the pattern and everything, I went with that because it's gonna match, or it does match, my tactical vest, plate carrier tactical vest. Matches perfectly. So if you need a bug out, kind of want to stay the same, looking good while you're doing it, this is the setup I use. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more content kind of like this about camping or whatever, just leave me a comment. I'll try to answer every single comment that I get when I get alerted. So see y'all out in the field. Y'all have fun.